Introducing the all-new Corolla.
The governor told GovGuam employees that they could have time off if they showed up to the legislature's public hearing room to voice their support for the HAYPAY plan. And a bunch of GovGuam workers did just that. In fact, the public hearing room was packed and extra chairs were brought into the hallway and even into the session hall to accommodate the crowd. Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz called the meeting in order to get information from Benita Manglotnia, DOA Director, as to how they developed the HAY implementation plan.
This briefing is called with the intention of not stopping any pay raises for classified employees or the qualified counterparts in the unclassified service. Instead, we simply want to know what was changed between 2010 HAY plan and the 2014 HAY plan. Why was it changed, and under what rational basis these changes are made and funded.
However, the DOA director was not prepared to provide specific reports detailing how the 2014 HAY plan compared to the 2010 HAY plan.
Will you be able to provide us with the information today?
Senator, we are here. I'm here with my HR staff that worked on the plan, and the information that you're requesting is a culmination of years of review process. There are thousands and thousands of documents, and we also have software that was used to go through this process. And given the short amount of time that you requested the information, we're not able to program the system to extract the information that you're requesting. But we're here to respond to any questions that any members of this committee or the legislature may have.
So senators did ask questions, most of those questions centering around how GovGuam would be able to afford the HAY plan. The 2014 budget only appropriates $7 million for HAYPAY, although it should cost about $20 million to fully implement it. Manglotnia responded by telling senators just to pass the bill and let them worry about cash management and how to implement the raises.
So we're going to have the money there for these increases?
Yes.
Okay. So then my other question then is, why are we holding money in reserve then in education, health, and public safety? Why are we starving education, starving health, and starving public safety right now, withholding all of these agency budgets if money is going to be there?
That is a a management tool that we have implemented.
But why are we managing it that way if we already know the money's going to be there?
Well, there are sometimes like for example in FY 2013, the TFF didn't come in.
So we're holding in reserve. We're threatening to shut off the aircon to our kids and freezing hiring and education because of this reserve, because we don't know if the money's going to be there for that. But let's go ahead, just pass this and trust us because the money's going to be there for this. That's what you're saying?
No.
Manglotnia contended that DOE has been given its full allotments, but Senator San Nicolas disagreed.
But from what I remember in our last hearing, Benita, in the discussion of the DOE allotment, at the end of the first quarter of this fiscal year, they were still withheld $5 million. So they were at least short $5 million for the first 3 months of this year. Why are we shorting them on one end and then turning around and making all these promises to people that we might not be able to keep? And if you're saying we absolutely can keep it, then why aren't we absolutely fully funding education, health, and public safety?
Well, like I said, that's how we manage the cash. That's how we manage the resources of this government.
Unemployment is up. Crime is up. Healthcare costs are up. Our debt is through the roof. And the governor wants to give himself, the lieutenant governor, and all of his managers a pay raise.
Manglotnia said that the governor and lieutenant governor both declined their pay raises, but San Nicolas countered saying that the governor and lieutenant governor are only declining their pay raises for this fiscal year. And he said that after the election, when it's a new fiscal year, they can then accept the raises.